so I'm going to play where I continued off. Back to the Future Part 2. Now, here we go. Hope you're all having a great day. Yeah, still not. No, I'm gonna. Oops. I should have changed some stuff, shouldn't I? There we go. It's better. Back into it. There we go. It's an old game, but a good game. Keeps the mind busy. Either that or might cause me to go crazy. Who knows? Last time, when we left off, looked like Marty McFly was disappearing. So now I've got to go back and fix
What's happening?
I don't know, unless tomorrow's newspaper. Do you still have it?
Yeah. Local accountant beaten, left for dead.
Local accountant Arthur McFly was severely beaten and left for dead on the steps of the Hill Valley Courthouse last night.
They're gonna kill my grandpa?
Tannen's goons, no doubt. Probably in retaliation for Arthur answering that subpoena you delivered.
What are we gonna do?
I'm not sure what we can do. According to this, your grandfather was dumped on the doorsteps of the courthouse 5 minutes ago.
My dad's picture is disappearing.
That's the time stream catching up with your grandfather's fatal wounds. Which means your father will never be born, and neither will you, unless...
Go back in time, that will solve everything.
When did you last see your grandfather?
4 o'clock, in the town square.
Let's give him enough time to make his deposition.
Right.
We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
That shouldn't be a problem in your case. I mean, you were in jail.
All right, let's get moving before the police find us.
Freeze! Step out of the car with your hands up. What was that?
What was what?
Crap!
I heard something back there.
I think you're mistaken, officer.
Well, looks like I caught me a fugitive. Carl Sagan, the speakeasy arsonist.
Alleged speakeasy arsonist, if you don't mind.
What the heck kind of buggy is that?
Stay back. It's a prototype, still untested, liable to blow up at any moment. Or suddenly take off without warning.
That's so. There it is again.
I think the night air is playing tricks on you, officer.
What is it, some kind of foreign job? German or something?
Not at all. This is solid American workmanship.
Huh.
Looks like something out of Buck Rogers.
A year from now, everybody will be driving these babies.
Now I'm sure something's back there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a promotion in this. You're getting to be a valuable commodity in Hill Valley.
Stop!
Stop!
No! Save your grandfather! I'll be fine until you get back.
You got it, Doc.
This baby hit it, now it's cracking.
What was that?
$4.55. Artie's got to be in there somewhere, spilling his guts to the DA. There he is. All I got to do is get to him before...
Mr. Crockett! I was wondering if I could do a little follow-up interview with you about the plight of poor Mr. Sagan. My sources indicate that Judge Brown will be setting him free tomorrow.
I wouldn't bet on that.
What's that?
Nothing. Listen, can we talk later? I've really got to get to the courthouse right now.
Really? Why?
My grandpa's on jury duty, and I have to get him his medicine.
Oh, well then. Carry on. And do put that vicious dog of yours on a leash, will you? We have laws about that sort of thing, you know.
Sure, no problem. Ah! Ah! Oh, come on, yesterday, Marty. Stop talking. Get moving.
I need no stay.
Einstein?
Stay, Einstein, stay.
Einstein. What is it, boy? Sit. Einie, sit. Crap. Einstein.
Oh no, oh no.
Is it a squirrel, Einie? You want to play? Okay, let's play. What are you up? Go get her, Einie. You!
Oh, get this mangy animal away from me!
Come on, Einstein, get away from the nice lady.
My shoes!
Einstein, no. Way to go, Einie. Now to get into that courthouse and grab Artie before Tannen's guys.
Damn, my I'm disappearing.
Hey. Oh, God. Hey.
According to my calculations, the rotary engine for a full-scale rocket drill requires 1.21 kilowatts of power. Can you check over my work to make sure? Are you all right?
Yeah. But I need to get to Arthur.
Why?
He might be headed for an accident.
Arthur McFly may not be the most coordinated fellow around, but I'm sure he can walk up a flight of stairs. Come on, shouldn't we be getting
no,
on with our
I
work?
can't.
We're on a strict deadline, right?
Sure. You start without me. Turn around and start walking, and I'll catch up to you in just a few minutes.
Huh?
Oh my God! What the hell is that?
What's what?
What the hell is that? I wouldn't
Who
do
are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
No, I mean before, while I was walking towards you.
I wasn't talking to anyone. I was working on equations for my rocket drill.
No, I mean after. Never mind. Let's get going.
Follow me.
I thought I'd never leave. At least now I have a clear shot to the courthouse.
That was fast. They ain't like I could go back.
You gotta come with me. Look, you're in a lot of danger. What do you mean I'm in danger? No time to explain, Artie. Just promise me you'll stay at the police station until...
Artie McFly. Just the guy we're looking for.
Hey, fellas. Run! Get him!
Ouch! My head hurts. Ow!
Artie? Ah,
Hugging on my.
I better pick up their trail before I start fading out again.
Here we are.
Looks clear.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
Germany's cricket. What's gonna happen here? I wonder.
Artie, how's my favorite accountant doing?
Oh, I've been better.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, McFly. Trixie, take a powder, doll. We got business to discuss.
KO, you boys play nice now. Mwah! Nice to see you again, Audie.
You too, Miss Trotter.
Yeah, we're all happy as clams. Now scram. Are you guys stupid? What are you thinking, bringing this fish food to my doorstep? We just thought that was your first mistake. Thinking. Look at me. Do you ever catch me thinking?
Look
Huh?
at me.
Don't answer that. Look, just drag him inside, find out what he told the DA, then get rid of him.
I think we can handle that.
Good. Now, if you don't mind, I've got an arsonist to snuff out. And will one of you slobs start hauling these crates in?
We're on it, kid.
Let's see if I know how to do this.
So far, so good. Huh.
Any cricket on this one.
I better get in there quick.
Wonder if I'll fit in that box.
Contents. One winged goddess.
Smash.
Oops.
Sorry. See if I fit in
Nice fit. Here goes
the
nothing.
cozy.
Get the crates, cue ball. Stir the soup, cue ball. Clean out the blood stains, cue ball. Shit, I'm not a gangster, I'm a freaking butler. Now, which one of you guys goes in first? Jeez, for a gal with no arms, you sure is heavy.
No, it's all muscle you're feeling. No?
Ow! Do you mind? I'm trying to conduct a professional interrogation over here.
Where should I put this?
Just shove it behind the bar.
I'll just shove you behind the bar.
Ouch, that hurt.
Come on, Artie. Jeez, how much chloroform did you put on that rag anyway?
What?
Because I'm having a hard time bringing Sleeping Beauty here around.
Let me see.
Excuse that. Sleeping Beauty.
Artie, we got a few questions about you and the DA.
See what I'm working with here.
Seems to be catching.
Zane, wake up.
Oh, sorry, boss. This stupid cold's got me wiped out.
Well, try to stay awake long enough to finish that poster, will you? We got a club to open in a few days. And turn off that sign, would you?
Let me see if I
Wake up, sleepyhead.
call how to do this.
wonder Artie's so out of it.
This is gonna be the swellest speakeasy in Hill Valley.
It's gonna be the...
Hey guys, I don't feel so.
Say, wake up, you lazy bum.
Must have been the
Oh,
cold.
yeah,
Oh,
come
my
on, lazy.
eye. He's been dipping into the inventory.
Inventory.
One more on down. 2 to go.
Ow. Night.
What the...
I think we blew a fuse.
Well, go up to the soup kitchen and get a new one.
Why me?
You'd rather hang around and talk to this guy, huh?
3 days are here again.
Yeah, I'll just get that fuse.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh, God.
What has he got to do with
You're
the
trying my patience, Artie. Come on, Artie, wake up.
McDermott's Canadian whiskey.
Are we in Canada? Whack.
Wham!
Look at that.
Right in
Look
the
at
kiss.
you, sir, there. No, is that strong?
Hey, you. Wait, do I know you?
Not for about 40 years.
Is anyone
Whoa.
down there?
Everything's spinning.
Come on, Artie. Let's get out of here before these jerks get a chance to kill you.
Wait a minute. They were gonna kill me?
Great.
This isn't funny, guys.
Perfect timing. Hang on, Grandpa. We've got a pickup to make. Need a lift?
I thought you'd never ask. Ah, what's he doing here?
It's a long story.
Son of a...
And then I carried Artie to the DeLorean and came back to get you.
Fascinating.
So we can go home now, right?
Not yet. We still have this loose end to tie up.
No, don't tie me up again. He's coming around.
Please be careful. You won't be safe in Hill Valley as long as Kit Tannen remains at large.
Don't worry, I'm going far away from Hill Valley, and I'm never coming back.
No! He's got to hook up with Grandma.
What's her name?
It's Sylvia.
Do you know a woman named Sylvia?
No.
Well, she knows you. We'll know you. It's vitally important that you two meet.
Oh, I get it. You want me to be part of some undercover sting operation.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah.
Are you G-Man?
Uh-huh.
Something like that.
Sure, anything for Uncle Sam. I'll stay nearby and wait for this Sylvia. But in the meantime, I'll lay low.
Good man.
When can I expect to see you?
Let me see you
That was a
again.
close call.
You think he'll be okay?
You're not fading out, are you? Besides, Arthur will be completely out of danger come August 25th.
August 25th?
That's the date Kit Tannen is finally put behind bars. How's that picture of your dad?
Still there.
Good. Let's get out of here before we accidentally elect Hoover to a second term.
Let's go back.
Well, everything looks okay.
Are you sure?
See, McFly residence. So, want to come in? Maybe hang out a while? I want my dad to see for himself that you're still around.
I'd love to, Marty, but
You've got to go. I understand, Doc. You've got a life to lead, kids to raise and all that.
no, I've got to go to the bank and stop that estate sale you told me about.
Oh.
You go find your pop. I'll be back within the hour.
See you soon, Doc. Fred. Hey, anyone home? There's something wrong with my key.
Yeah.
Please, not now. Tomorrow. Give me another day.
Another day? Dad, what are you talking about?
Marty? No, that's impossible. Marty was run out of town.
I've got a bad feeling about this. What are you talking about? What's the matter, Dad? Are you in trouble or something?
This is a trick. Go away.
Leave us alone. Haven't we suffered enough?
Mom,
What the hell?
Mom, it's Marty, Mom. Open up.
It sounds like Marty. It must be a trick.
Mom!
Go away. Shame on you.
How can I convince you?
Tell me something only Marty would know.
Ah. I've got a scar on my left knee.
From what?
Skateboarding down the courthouse steps when I was 12.
That's right.
Oh my lord. What are you waiting for, George? Let him in.
Is that all it takes to let someone?
Marty!
Oh my God, Dad. What happened to you?
What do you think happened, butthead?
Oh no!
Biff.
Oh no!
I thought we told you to stay out of town, shrimp.
Biff,
You call him
whatever's going
shrimp.
on, I'm sure we can handle it. Reasonably. Who were they?
Like you don't know Cliff and Riff. What do you think we should do with him, baby bro?
Don't you mean
What we
Beavis
should have done
and
years ago,
Bob?
big bro. I'm gonna enjoy this, McFly.
Wait, I'm trying to process here. Biff, what happened to you? When I left here, you were kind of afraid of my dad.
Afraid? No Tannen ain't never been afraid of no McFly.
Biff! So now the Tannens are some kind of minor league mafia?
Hey, watch who you're calling minor league. The Tannen gang's the 5th most dangerous crime family in California. We got connections all over the place.
No way.
You don't believe me?
Biff, no!
Bang! Ha ha! Check it out.
To your family from mine. In gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti.
That's Don Valenti, godfather of the Sacramento mob. The 3rd most dangerous crime family in California.
I got a question. When did I get run out of town?
2 years ago. Don't you remember? We made a deal that we'd go easier on your old man if you left. But now you're back, so the kid gloves can come off. Ooh. Hey!
And another thing. What are you guys doing here anyway?
It's that time of the month. Time for Georgie to pay up. We usually take the payment in cash, but this month we can take it out of your hide.
Okay, but where do these other Tannens come from?
From a mommy Tannen and a daddy Tannen.
It's called the...
It's called the birds and the bugs, butthead.
One more question.
Okay, damn.
What the hell did you do to my dad?
Your dad's been in that wheelchair since before you were born, butthead. And you better hope he has a spare, because you're gonna need one in like 3 seconds.
Tell me. Why can't you pick on somebody else?
We do. We pick on lots of guys. It's kind of our thing. Oh!
Here's what I still don't understand. How long have you been coming down on my dad like this?
Ever since that school dance, when Georgie laid Biff out in the parking lot. Shut up, it's not funny. Someone messes with the Tannen family never lets him forget about it.
Here's what I still don't understand. What about my mom? I mean, how did she end up with my dad?
Beats us. Guess she has a thing for losers. She could have had any one of us, but she went for old Gimpy McFly.
Okay, tell me
No
this.
more questions.
Piece of cake.
I never should have let that floozy talk me out of rubbing out your grandfather.
Huh? Kid?
No one in Hill Valley messes with the Tannen family.
Marty, get in! This timeline's been compromised.
No kidding!
Somehow, something we did in 1931 allowed Kid Tannen to escape his date with justice. As a consequence, the Tannens have been unchecked in Hill Valley for over 50 years.
Ah, jeez, they robbed the arcade?
We've got to go back to the day Kid Tannen was supposed to be arrested. Figure out what went wrong and fix it. Otherwise, you could be forever stuck in a town owned by the Tannens.
Not an option, Doc. Punch it. Okay, Doc. Let's run through this again.
Right. Kid Tannen is supposed to be betrayed by his mole, the singer named Pixie Trotter.
That hot babe I saw coming out of the speakeasy.
Exactly. When she does, history says Tannen will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
Parker. Hey, do you think he's related to Jennifer Parker, my girlfriend?
Could be.
Heavy.
In any event, somehow we've changed history so that neither of these events happens, condemning your family to generations of abuse at the hands of the Tannen crime family. We need to go back into Tannen's speakeasy, find out what's gone wrong and get Kid Tannen arrested.
No problem, Doc. Let me just put on my hat and I'm good to go.
Is this mustache necessary?
Is the mustache really necessary?
It's essential. You can't let Kid know that you're the same troublemaker that foiled his attempt to kill me.
Are you sure you can't come in with me?
It's far too dangerous. You may be easy to disguise with your nondescript features, but ever since my daring escape from the police and the mob, my distinctive face has been plastered over every paper from here to Reno.
Nondescript?
I'll find a safe place to hunker down. That flop house ought to fit the bill. You can find me there if you need me.
Flippity flop.
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's speakeasy. Am I right?
No.
No?
At least you possess enough shame to lie about it. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song. Me, 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 me. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. What in heaven's name?
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Sonny.
Sonny? Mr. Crockett, what are you doing in that getup?
I'm going undercover.
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Einie and I have been up to.
Famous last words. All right. Now, where's that speakeasy?
Sonny, you're just in time.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. Almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades. What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world.
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes. That argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you.
Eureka.
Ready to go, Einstein?
Bacon the sick. Thank you all for waiting. I have returned. back into it.
Watch this. When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, we're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Einstein! Oh, get him out of here!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing. I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone. Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never have the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted and I'll handle the rest.
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Just keep your head low, Doc. I'll be back soon.
I'll keep an eye out for your grandfather.
I'm gonna keep myself busy.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her stay-sober society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me in my work. It's very distracting.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Sonny. When once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. Man, I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
So, you and Edna have been talking a lot?
More like debating. Endlessly debating.
Ouch.
You know what's strange? Edna and I have lived in Hill Valley all our lives, but until you introduced us, I don't think we've ever said 2 words to each other. Funny, isn't it?
Yeah, funny. Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good. What was that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings. Although I suppose that could be the Shakes. Would you like to hear it again?
Maybe later.
I'll be here all night.
See ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Donate to the Clock Tower Fund. What's wrong with the clock tower? It's not broken, is it?
Not in the slightest.
Whew.
It's just painfully drab. I'm raising funds to commission a sculptor to place a couple of handsome ornamental statues on either side of the clock face. Something to inspire the citizens to do their civic duty.
Something like lions?
Or gargoyles. You can't beat a good gargoyle.
Any luck with Einstein?
I'm still thinking about it. It's a perplexing spatial conundrum, aggravated by Einie's understandable skittishness.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on the ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Just so we're clear, you and Edna aren't, dating, are you?
Oh, good Lord, no. I mean, don't get me wrong. Miss Strickland's an attractive woman with many fine qualities, but she's far too stubborn and controlling for a dreamer like me.
Good.
And on top of everything else, she keeps distracting me from my work. Who could put up with a woman like that?
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Get it over to him. Damn.
Edna!
What?
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Young scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown.
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather
Man,
delicate
is that
situation on my
easy?
hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public
You
safety.
know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous
You
juvenile
mock me,
notions.
but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen
that
to you if
story
your
happened
maiden voice
today.
ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Einie, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now,
Ran
how
off
to get that rocket car back down?
Now, Wednesday Speakeasy in.
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
P1's not gonna be the same as that.
Who is the king of Siam?
Euronymous Bosch?
Take a hike, Squirt.
What?
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Joe Piscopo?
Huh? What?
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Doris Day?
What will you do if I break your leg?
Row my boat?
Oh, okay. Good
Who
night.
died and made you boss?
The old gray mare?
What?
Who died and made you boss?
Doris Day?
Huh? What?
Who died and made you boss?
Euronymous Bosch?
What? I
Who
could've
said you were
lost him.
worthy?
Doris Day?
Who said you were worthy?
Bruce Springsteen?
Who told you to come here?
That was
Doris Day?
Who is the king of Siam?
Joe Piscopo?
What the?
Who told you to come here?
Joe Piscopo?
Who said you were worthy?
Am I?
Who is the king of Siam?
Who's the king of Siam?
Boss Hog?
What?
Who is the king of Siam?
Euronymous Bosch?
Why is there so many stupid bloody
Who
questions?
is the king of Siam?
Joe Piscopo?
What?
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Doris Day?
What will you do when I send you away?
Read a book?
What? Now the blimmin' questions are gonna change again, aren't they?
Who said you were worthy?
The old gray mare?
What will you do if there's a raid?
Sidle up to your boss?
Who told you to come here?
Bruce Springsteen?
Who told you to come here?
Doris Day?
Who said you were worthy?
Joe Piscopo?
Who died and made you boss?
Doris Day?
Who told you to come here?
The old gray mare?
Who died and made you boss?
Doris Day?
Stay close to doors. What's it?
Who is the king of Siam?
Euronymous Bosch?
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Doris Day?
What will you do tomorrow?
Wait till Wednesday?
Who is the king of Cyan?
Bruce Springsteen?
I'm gonna get stuck here, aren't I?
Who is the king of Cyan?
The old gray mare? Okay, those guys going into the speakeasy were obviously speaking in code.
Who said you were worthy?
Doris Day?
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Got that.
Doris Day?
What will you do if I break your leg?
Radio for help?
Who is the king of Cyan?
Science.
Euronymous Bosch?
Who told you about this place?
Place to call to my travel agent.
What's the big idea?
Stitch in time saves 9.
Settle down, mister. Why don't you wait outside and take a nap?
Napkin, please. I've made a mess.
Who died and made you boss?
Doris Day?
What?
Who said you were worthy?
Doris Day?
That was right last time, boys.
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Okay.
Doris Day?
What will you do when I send you away?
Lego your ego?
Bloody hell.
Who is the king of Cyan?
Mother. Damn it.
Joe Piscopo?
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Everybody else gets so damn easy calls. So now I get...
Doris Day?
What will you do if I let you inside?
Row my boat?
Who told you to come here?
The old gray mare?
Who said you were worthy?
Doris Day?
Bloody hell.
Who is the king of Cyan?
Euronymous Bosch?
I'm not gonna bloomin' get in, am I?
Who said you were worthy?
Doris Day?
Who told you to come here?
Joe Piscopo?
How am I gonna get Damon? The last syllable. Syllable.
Who told you to come here?
Syllable.
Hieronymus Bosch?
What will you do tomorrow?
Wait till Wednesday?
Full of. Hey. Yeah, I'm well. How are you? Just trying to get in this damn door. I keep on.
Who said you were worthy?
Bruce Springsteen?
How have you been?
Who died and made you boss?
Who died and made you boss?
Hieronymus Bosch?
That's good. Match the syllables. Play close attention to the girl. I'm trying to get in this damn door. It's
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
been a long time since I've played these games.
Doris Day?
What will you do if I break your leg?
Row my boat?
No, that was wrong. Damn it! Now he's changed the questions.
Who is the king of Siam?
Bruce Springsteen?
Who is the king of Siam?
Joe Piscopo?
I'm probably just gonna get in there somehow. I don't know how I got it last time. So damn easy.
Who died and made you boss?
Hieronymus Bosch? If I'm gonna crack the doorman's code, I've gotta pay attention to every syllable.
Syllable. Okay. I can't
Who
remember
said you
what's
were
a
worthy?
syllable. Who said I was worthy?
Doris Day?
Who died and made you boss?
Okay. That's Doris Day, I think.
Doris Day?
No? What the hell? Yeah, haven't got a schedule yet, but I try to stream at least once
Who said
or
you were
twice a
worthy?
day.
Doris Day?
Any ideas? If you've seen this game before, of how I can get in the door
Who
by
gave you the
choice.
right to knock on my door?
Okay, it's alright.
Doris Day?
What will you do if I let you inside?
I did that last one.
Jump for joy?
Um,
No solicitors.
No solicitors. Ah, terse and to the point.
Who's your commanding officer?
Commanding officer, Sir Galahad.
Really? Is he as tall as he appears on screen?
On screen, screens can be deceiving.
okay, so what's
Who said you were worthy?
You said I was worthy.
The old gray mare?
What will you do if I let you inside?
Wait till Wednesday?
The, I've got to listen closely to the syllables. But
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Joe Piscopo?
I forget.
Who
what
gave you the right
syllables.
to knock on my door?
Same one.
Hieronymus Bosch?
Who died and made you boss?
Doris Day?
What? I thought I had that one correct, but apparently not.
Who told you to come here?
Who told me to come here?
The old gray mare?
No.
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Doris Day?
What will you do if I let you inside?
Sidle up to your boss?
Where did you come from?
From Russia. With love.
Welcome to L Kids.
Hey, about time. I managed to get in. Finally. Damn. For a moment there, I thought my head was gonna burst. Thank you. It's sad they keep on trying over and over again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the hottest little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you'll know what I'm talking about, am I right? So let's have a big L-Kid welcome for the one, the only, Trixie Trotter.
They say
crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid. I got some sorrows to drown.
I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy, go lucky, and say I am plucky.
Hey, I know you. You're
Parker. Oscar Danny Parker, Hill Valley PD. Have we met? You look familiar.
nah.
Well, stranger, sit down and have a drink on me.
Successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't care.
Shouldn't you be arresting Tannen?
For what?
Well, for running a speakeasy, for one thing.
Well, I like this speakeasy. So there. Besides, if I arrested him, I'd have to arrest you and me and everyone else in here. And that's just way too much work for one little cop like me.
I hear you've been having troubles.
Troubles? Buddy, nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Want to talk about them?
Do I? Do I? Yeah, I do. Listen, it all started when this car...
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun?
Whoopee!
Yeah. Now, about those troubles.
I don't want to wallow in misery. I came here to get happy. Hallelujah!
In the winter, in the summer, don't we have fun?
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
I'm supposed to get this guy to arrest Kid Tannen tonight?
The rich get rich and the poor get children. In the meantime, in between time, ain't we got fun?
Hey, bartender.
What'll it be?
What are you drawing?
Another celebrity caricature.
You drew those?
Prohibition ain't gonna last forever, Bub. I gotta have a skill I can fall back on when all this goes away.
Is he the Wolverine?
So about this, portrait gallery of yours.
What about it?
What's it all about? Who are those guys?
The caricatures hanging along the wall of honor commemorate those who are no longer with us on account of having ticked off one Irving Kid Tannen.
They're the guys the kids killed?
Well, of course not. They're just a bunch of guys that Kid didn't particularly like, and that at a later date turned up dead. It's a what do you call it? A circumstantial coincidence. Yeah.
Think you could do a caricature of me?
Sure. Presto!
That really doesn't look like me.
I didn't have much to work with.
Oops.
Who are you working on now?
Boris Karloff. What do you think?
Not bad. So is your cold all better?
My cold?
Yeah, when I saw you a few hours ago, you were sneezing like crazy.
Mister, I ain't had a cold in over 2 months.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Wrong guy.
You too. Until next time.
What's Parker's problem?
Ah, Danny Parker. Now his problems follow him around like a pack of wolves.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Job troubles, dang troubles, psychiatric troubles, you name it. You get him in the right frame of mind, he'll talk your ear off about him.
Thanks for the talk.
Next time, order a drink. This ain't no library, you know.
You think you could draw a picture of this guy?
Sure. Hey, that looks like that Artie McFly think.
I never noticed that before. Hey, can you give him a hat like Artie wears? Should I come back for it?
Suit yourself.
Oh, oops, I chose the wrong one. Right.
What is this feeling that has me in its grip? What has me on the edge and curling my lip? Worse in the blues or the front page news, it's rage. I'm overflowing. I've asked my doctor and psychiatrist too. They tell me that there's not a thing I can do. There's no consoling and there's no controlling this rage. I'm overflowing with rage. Daytime, nighttime, anytime. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. What is this feeling that has me in its grip? What has me on the edge and curling my lip? Worse in the blues or the front page news, it's rage. I'm overflowing. I've asked my doctor and psychiatrist too. They tell me that there's not a thing I can do. There's no consoling and there's no controlling this rage.
Danny.
You!
I'm overflowing with rage.
So about those troubles.
Go away. I'm drinking.
I'm hotter than a radiator gauge. Summertime, wintertime, spring or fall.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
That's got me steaming. Volcanoes blow the tops and tidal waves crest. But there's a force in nature worse than the rest. There's something that I've got to get off my chest. It's rage. I'm overflowing with rage. I'm like a villain on a stage. You're a lion in a cage full of rage. I'm overflowing. Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Secrets are for sharing love, they're not meant for blaring love. Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Shh. Whisper in my ear, let me read you soft and clear. Don't make it fortissimo, make it pianissimo.
Danny.
You!
Whisper in my ear.
So about those troubles.
I'm not really in the mood to talk about it right now. I just want to drink and listen to Trixie.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
I'll cry. Oh, may we, darling, whisper in my ear. There's nobody near. More with the caressables, lesser with the decibels. Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. dear that I'm in love
Danny,
with
You.
Every
so about those troubles.
It all started on June 14th. I was chasing down one of Tannen's boys when this car, straight out of Buck Rogers, popped up out of nowhere and ran my car off the road.
No.
Then later, I lost track of a witness. The poor schlub hasn't been heard from since.
That wasn't your fault.
And then, to top it off, I somehow managed to lose custody of an 80-year-old arsonist when not one, but two of those godforsaken space cars showed up and whisked him away.
That's unbelievable.
That's what the chief said. Demoted me on the spot. My family sent me to a psychiatrist because they thought I was seeing things. And worst of all, my gal Betty left me because she thinks I'm a bad provider and a head case.
Betty, as in Jennifer's grandma Betty?
What?
Listen, Danny, it's really important that you get back together with Betty.
Ah, that ship sailed. What the heck with her? I got a little secret that'll set me up with women twice as classy as Betty will ever be.
You've got a secret? What is it?
I don't think I should tell you. When I'm sad like this, I don't think straight. But listen.
Yes?
I like you. You're my new best friend.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
Whisper in my ear. I think I do that song now.
Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Secrets are for sharing love, they're not meant for blaring love. Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Whisper in my ear, let me read you soft and clear. Don't make it fortissimo, make
Danny.
it
You.
Whisper in my ear.
So about that secret.
Oh yeah, my secret. Well, you're my pal, so I can tell you, but don't let it get out. I've been working for Tannen for over a month now.
What?
It's true. All I gotta do is look the other way while evidence is getting destroyed or a truck full of gin is coming across the county line, and Tannen makes sure an extra bunch of bills makes their way into my pay envelope. Great deal, huh?
No, not a great deal.
What's the problem? People need to drink, right? As long as no one's getting hurt, why shouldn't Daniel J. Parker make a few bucks on the action?
Just whisper, whisper, whisper in my ear.
What about Trixie Trotter? She'd like to leave Kid, but she knows what would happen if she tried.
Ah, poor kid. Stuck with a big thug like that. Oh, God. I've made a horrible mistake. I thought if I could get my hands on some money, that Betty'd take me back. But when she finds out what I'd done, she'll never even talk to me again. What have I done?
Come on, Danny, pull yourself together. It's not so bad.
Not so bad. I'm a corrupt cop who's lost his only chance at true love. How's that not so bad?
Hang in there, Danny.
Oh, God.
Hey, nice suit. Where'd you get it?
Costume shop at the mall. I had it custom made.
Yeah? Quality material. Who are you? Where you from?
The name's, Sonny Crockett. nobody. I mean, you don't know me. I come from a very different place.
Come on, what's the dope? Spill it, or I'll...
Go easy, kid. From the cut of the suit, I'm thinking he might be with the Valenti gang.
Is that so?
Yes?
Prove it. You ain't leaving till you show me some bona fides.
I've got a little something here that might convince you.
Don't even blink.
It's not a real gun. It's not a real gun, I swear. It's a gift from Don Valenti. See?
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti. Looks like little Sonny Crockett here really is with the Sacramento boys. You got stones, Pee-wee. I like that. Have yourself a drink on the house. Matches, put down your gun. You look like a moron.
Hey, Artie. He's back. Edna.
What?
Do you think I could have a copy of your You Should Care lyrics? I've, got a club of my own that could really use some inspiring.
Sure. Let me just get a page out of the hymnal. There you are.
Hey, thanks. See ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Welcome back, sir.
Looks like Parker's still parked. Excuse me, are you Trixie Trotter?
That's what it says on my dressing room door. At least it would if I had a dressing room.
Nice caricatures up there, huh?
Yeah, Zane's an ace cartoonist, but it's kinda hard for me to look at all those faces knowing the guys they belong to are all 6 feet under.
What's a nice gal like you doing with a guy like Tannen?
Kid ain't so bad. He just takes some.
Hey, Toots, any chance you could sing that can number? The guys really love the way it shows off your, assets.
Whatever you say, kid.
And quit lazing around. I ain't paying you to yak with the drunks.
You ain't paying me at all, you bum. What were we talking about again?
Hey, your songs seem to have a big effect on Officer Parker over there.
I am humbled and gratified that my musical gifts have fallen upon such receptive ears.
I don't care. What are those? Are they lyrics for one of your songs?
I haven't memorized them yet.
I really like your voice.
Thanks. You should hear me when I ain't so under the weather.
You're sick?
Oh yeah, sore throat. That's why I'm giving Cue Ball so many extended solos tonight.
I kinda wondered about that. Do you know Sister Christian?
I don't do religious tunes.
How about Stairway to Heaven?
I sing popular songs, kiddo. You want hymns? Go to a church.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
She's supposed to turn on Kid Tannen tonight? Okay, Doc, if you say so. Hey, Trixie, look over there!
Why?
Didn't you see it?
No.
Ah, never mind. Hey, what? Who are you working on now?
Boris Karloff. What do you think?
Not bad. So everyone on the Wall of Fame are enemies of Kid Tannen that have coincidentally been killed?
Enemies, rivals, guys who looked at Trixie the wrong way. Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Hey, look, a paying customer.
What? I haven't got it yet.
I don't need another caricature of my dad.
You didn't.
You should care. You should care what people think of you.
She's right. I can turn my life around.
Sure you can.
You know what? I used to be a good cop. And yeah, I've had a few bad breaks, possibly even a psychotic one that caused me to imagine a disappearing space car. But I'm a good man.
Yeah.
And all I need to do to win Betty back is be the same good man I always was. And let the chips fall where they may.
All right. So, now what?
Now I wait. Wait for the moment to take down Kid Tannen, restore my good name, and win back the heart of Betty Lipinski.
Hold that thought. I bet that moment is just around the corner.
I hate.
Trixie?
Yeah?
You were telling me what a great guy Kid is.
Yeah, I guess he is a pretty crummy boyfriend. But until my insurance policy checks out, I guess I'm stuck with him.
Insurance?
Yeah. Look, I may not be the brightest bulb in the marquee, but even I know you don't break up with a creep like Kid without something to keep him from going all crazy on you.
What's this insurance policy all about?
Are you kidding? There's only one person I trust with my secrets. But I ain't seen him in weeks.
You don't mean
Artie McFly.
Artie McFly?
You know him?
Not as well as I thought.
Before he took a powder, Artie was tutoring me in all sorts of stuff. Etiquette, philosophy, accountant. He's a regular Renaissance man. He even had one of those smart guy professor's pipes, see?
Can I borrow this?
Sure. I've been secretly working on my get out of kid card for weeks now, but Artie's the only one I trust to check my work. You can't be too careful when you're dealing with a maniac like Kid, you know.
I happen to see Arthur McFly.
Tonight?
Uh-huh.
How is he? Where's he staying?
I didn't manage to find out.
If you see him again, tell him I'm looking for him, okay? I could really use his advice in regards to my you-know-what.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
Is that how I run, man? I run like this, I run like that.
Hey, boy, take a whiff of this. Gotta love that nose.
Wish I had a strong nose like that.
I've been laying low, officer, but I've got to go to the pictures once in a while.
Hello, Arthur.
Officer?
I'll take it from here.
But...
We can talk at the Majestic, away from prying eyes.
Yeah, Einstein, you done good.
Part 2 of Back to the Future, the game. I know it's probably classed as an old game now since it was 9 years ago when it came out, but it's one that keeps the brain alive, active. And
Welcome back, sir.
Grown up yet, so.
What's it gonna take to get Trixie to squeal on Kid? Hey,
what?
How do I get that?
So everyone on the Wall of Fame are enemies of Kid Tannen that have coincidentally been killed?
How do I get
Enemies,
my
rivals, guys who looked at Trixie the wrong way. Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Hey, look, a paying customer.
Trixie?
Yeah?
I found Arthur. He's staying at the Majestic Arms.
That flea bag? He's too classy for that.
Yeah, well, anyway. You want to pop over there right now and talk to him about this evidence you got?
I can't take more than a 5-minute break. Get him to come here.
I'm not sure he'd find this place inviting.
Then I guess he might say we're stuck at an impasse.
Hey, you can trust me. Come on, what's the dirt you got on Kid?
Nix on that. I ain't spilling nothing until I talk with Arthur F-L-Y.
break a leg out there.
Thanks.
There's Trixie Alpha. Walk properly. Apparently, I don't know how to walk. I'm trying to get more games that I'm interested in playing on them and showing others that I enjoy. So other people can watch me. Please.
Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
Is Artie still here?
He's in the bathroom.
Hey, Artie, open up. You've got a gangster to bring down.
Is it time for me to meet this Sylvia?
No, it's time for you to meet Trixie.
Trixie says she's got something that might be able to send Kid up the river, but that you're the only one she trusts to check it out.
Me? What is she? Oh, I know what she's done. Clever.
Care to let us in on the secret?
Sorry, guys, but if Trixie's keeping it a secret, then so am I.
That's all well and good, Mr. McFly, but if you and Trixie are going to collaborate on this evidence, we'll need to arrange a rendezvous.
Well, Trixie's chained to Kid's speakeasy.
So we'll have to bring Arthur to Trixie.
No way am I getting anywhere near that place again. I don't know how you talked me into this.
Just stay back here in the shadows and don't come out until you see Trixie.
You're sure I'll be safe here?
Perfectly safe. We'd never make you take any unnecessary...
Sagan. Where's Kid?
Don't worry.
See, all I have to do is try and get her out.
Welcome back, sir.
What's it gonna take to get Trixie to squeal on Kid? Trixie?
Yeah?
Guess who's waiting in the alley to talk with you?
Artie?
The one and only. It wasn't easy to track him down. I had to...
Cover for me, cue ball. I'm taking a smoke break.
Atta girl.
Hey, you!
Huh?
Yeah, jerk. I saw you making eyes at my Eunice.
Sorry, pal. I don't have time for a fight.
Why, you...
I'll never get to Carnegie Hall at this rate.
All right, fella. I think you're done for the night. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Me?
Yeah, you.
What do you know about this?
Nothing. Ah!
Trixie?
Breaks over, cue ball.
Whatever you say, babe.
What was that?
What happened?
Artie?
You missed a hell of a party, buddy.
Kid, what happened?
Oh, you're gonna love this. So, I'm hanging out in the club when all of a sudden I get an urge to drain the lizard, right? I come out into the alley, and who do I see? None other than that scrawny, subpoena-answering rat, Artie McFly. And get this, the little worm's whispering away all conquistadorial-like with my Trixie!
Oh, no.
Naturally, I pull out Kid Jr. and prepare to put a couple bullets in McFly's head, which causes Artie's nose to start bleeding because he's a big wuss. And then,
What?
Trixie literally gets down on her knees and begs me to let him live.
Huh?
Seriously, down on her knees crying and begging for McFly's life.
So, what did you do?
What could I do? I fired 2 shots in the air and told Artie to take a hike.
Oh, that was merciful.
Hey, I got plenty of mercy. Besides, now Trixie owes me big time. And Kid Tannen always collects on his debts. Always.
Now we've got to get my character control. Pull it up on that wall.
Welcome back, sir. Boss?
You mind? I'm trying to have a good time here.
I think you'll want to see this.
Are you crazy? Bringing a stick of dynamite into my club?
That's just it, boss. It's all over the place. I think our speakeasy arsonist is getting ready to strike again.
Voila!
Nice job.
Now, go tell them chumps at the New Yorker.
Sorry about this, Dad. Hey, Danny.
Hey, you know, I don't think I ever caught your name.
I never threw it, and now I'm not sure I should, what with you being an upstanding member of the police force again.
Fair enough. I think I owe you a little anonymity. Just don't step out of line on my watch, you hear?
Loud and clear, Officer Parker. Still ready to arrest Tannen?
Ready and willing.
Cool. Hang tight. I'll see what I can come up with.
See if I can.
See you soon, Danny.
Take care, buddy.
Trixie?
Yeah?
I talked to Kid.
Oh?
He told me about Artie.
Oh.
It was awesome of you to plead for his life.
And it was awesome of Kid to spare it. So you see why I gotta get rid of all the dirt I got on Kid. As long as he's loyal to me, I gotta stay loyal to him.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you should check out the Wall of Fame.
Why? What is it? Artie! I don't believe it! We had a deal!
Get him now!
Artie was supposed to be safe!
I don't know what to say.
Well, I do. Felony tax evasion.
What?
Before he died, Artie was teaching me about all sorts of stuff. Literature, history, accounting. And I made a big discovery while I was copying all of Kid's books. This establishment ain't entirely on the up and up.
Really?
Oh, I knew about all the gangster stuff. That kind of thing you expect from tough guys like Kid. But when I found out he ain't been paying taxes on his speakeasy profits, well, cheating Uncle Sam is one step over the line. Once I turn this over to the police, they'll throw the book at him. This book! Hey, copper! What happened to my louse of an ex-boyfriend?
I don't know.
Rats. I told the chief we need a team of bloodhounds like they got over in Placerville. Yeah, but in the meantime... All right, everyone, party's over. Everyone out of the speakeasy.
Speakeasy? You're mistaken, officer. This is an ice cream parlor.
Nice try, you. Out!
Crockett. Would the Valenti mob be willing to help, defuse this little situation?
Sure, no problem. I'll bring it up in the next company meeting.
Hey, we ain't begging here. Kid just thought JJ might like a piece of the action, especially now that he's just caught the speakeasy arsonist.
Wait, you mean Doc?
Doc? You ain't with the Valenti gang at all, are you? What do you know about the arsonist?
Come on, you. Off to the station house.
Kid's gonna get you, rat. He's gonna get all of you.
Yeah. Well, that's that. Thanks to Miss Trotter's evidence, the entire Hill Valley police force is out looking for Kid and his goons.
You don't understand. We've got to find him now. He's captured a friend of mine.
Who?
Never mind.
Don't worry. We've got the entire town square sealed off. If Tannen's within a mile of here, we'll find him eventually.
I don't think we have time for eventually. There's only a few people, and maybe an animal or two, who'd be interested in Grandpa's smelly old pipe. But this isn't one of them.
Why is it on not?
There's only a few people, and maybe an animal or two, who'd be interested in Grandpa's smelly old pipe. But this isn't one of them.
Okay,
Parker must have confiscated this hooch from the speakeasy.
try looking around the alley, maybe Kid lives.
Hoover 28, a chicken in every pot. How's that working out, Herbie? Hoover 28, a chicken in every pot.
That's not what I want to look at. Okay, there.
Irving Kid Tannen. Guess he dropped this on his way out. It's empty. Figures. Hey, Einie, get your nose over here. All right. I really don't think Tannen and Doc are with Herbert Hoover, Einie. Okay, I'll check it out. A button.
A red button! I want to push that red button.
All right, Doc, here I come.
Rocket? What are you doing here? Never mind. Come here and help me get rid of this stinking arsonist.
Edna?
I caught her planting dynamite while he was clearing out the soup kitchen. Guess Sagan was innocent after all.
I was researching a story, you ignoramus!
Tell it to St. Peter, sister.
Hey, what's all this?
Parker?
Tannen, you're under arrest.
Get him, Sacramento boy.
I can't do that, kid.
What? Oh, I get it.
Why don't you let go of Miss Strickland and call it a night?
Hey, look over there.
Watch out!
Give it up, Tannen. The alley's blocked off and so are the roads out of town. It's over.
Over? Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
I'll be back in a sec. Just wait, please. Thank you all for waiting. Now I'll get back to it. Defeat Tannen.
Make it easy on yourself, Tannen.
Tannins never make things easy.
He's not about to let me in. Hey, kid!
Eat lead, phony!
You want your flask back, Tannen? Come again! Hey, moron!
More on this! No one messes with Kid Tannen!
not about to let me in.
Yo, Tannen! Make like a tree and die, rat!
Come on, kid. You know how this'll end.
I can't reach them from over here.
Are you shooting at me? Are you shooting?
It's empty, so what's the point? It's empty, so what's the point? He's not about to let me in.
Damn, what am I?
Make it easy on yourself, Tannen.
Tannen's never make.
You want your flask back, Tannen? Come again! There's only a few people, and maybe an animal or two, who'd be interested in Grandpa's smelly old pipe. But this isn't one of them. It's empty, so what's the point?
Come on, kid. You know how this'll...
It's empty, so what's the point?
Are you shooting at me? Are you shooting at me?
He's not about to let me in. He's not about to let me in.
I could do this all night, Parker!
He's not about to let me in.
Make it easy on yourself, Tannen.
Tannen's never make things.
You want your flask back, Tannen? Come again!
How am I gonna...
No one mess.
Come on, kid. You know...
Are you shooting at me? Are you shooting at me?
He's not about to let me in.
I could do this all night, Parker!
Hey, kid!
Eat lead, phony! Hey!
Make it easy on yourself, Tannen.
Tannins never make things easy!
Hey, kid!
Eat lead, phony! No one messes.
You want your flask back, Tannen? Come again! Hey, moron!
More on this!
Yo, Tannen!
Make like a tree and die, rat! Hey!
Atta girl.
Come on, kid.
Yo, Tannen!
Make like a tree and die, rat! Are you shooting at me? Are you shooting at me?
So...
I'm afraid I'm finding it difficult to concentrate with all the bullets flying around my head, Mr. Crockett.
Right!
No, it wasn't supposed to do that.
I could do this all night?
Yo, Tannen!
Make like a tree and die, rat!
Make it easy on yourself, Tannen.
Tannins never...
You want your flask back, Tannen? Come again!
What am I gonna do now? A moving tunnel.
Yo, Tannen!
Make like a tree and die, rat! No one messes with Kid Tannen!
Whoa! Bowling for 10.
Come on, kid. You know how this'll end.
Yeah, with me.
Hey, kid!
That ain't a real gun.
Oh, right. I forgot. I better just get rid of it then.
Oh, crap.
Hey, he's getting away!
Oh no.
Yes. No. There. Good as new. Oh, look, Tannen.
The judge's son. All right, Parker. I want a getaway car and a clear road to Nevada, or the brown kid gets it.
Doc!
Marty.
Doc?
Yes, it's me. I'm talking to you through the radio apparatus my younger self has installed in the rocket car. What's going on up there?
It's It's not good, Doc. Trixie and Parker did their part, but now Kid's holding you hostage.
Great Scott!
No kidding.
Try to get Kid in the car. Once he's inside, give me a signal, and I'll do the rest.
How am I?
You!
Emmett! You're the cause of all of this, ain't you? Should have known. I mean, Sonny Crockett?
Yeah, well, what kind of gangster's named Irving?
Hey!
Doc, hit it!
Irving Tannen, I'm placing you under arrest for kidnapping, attempted murder, tax evasion, and smelling like a piece of crap.
Tax evasion?
Haven't you heard? The feds are practically drooling over Trixie's books.
Trixie?
That's what you get for killing Artie, you bastard!
What? I didn't...
Trixie?
Artie?
All right, Grandpa.
My poor car.
I believe I owe you an apology, Mr. Brown. Thanks to your ridiculous contraption, Hill Valley's most notorious criminal is finally headed to prison.
No apologies necessary, Miss Strickland. My rocket car may have accidentally saved the day, but only because it's a completely out-of-control failure. I need a new idea.
If you're willing to listen, I might have a few suggestions.
But first, I think we should take in a movie.
I'm all yours, Mr. Brown.
I think you'll like it. It's all about a brilliant scientist with an overabundance of hubris.
Whew. Come on, Einie. Let's go find Doc. Thanks for letting me fly the DeLorean, Doc. This thing's a blast.
Are you absolutely sure that everything's back to normal?
Totally. Kid's going to jail,
Totally,
Emmett's going to see
babe.
Frankenstein, and there's no such thing as a Tannen crime family in 1986. And we remembered Einstein this time, too.
Hill Valley crime rate at all-time low.
Well, except for Grandpa necking with Trixie, I think we're ready to go back to 1986.
Do you feel yourself fading out of existence?
No.
Then as long as your father's still born in 7 years, I say, let your grandfather sow his oats.
Sowing oats. Is that what's going on with you and Edna?
What are you talking about?
Emmett and Edna. They're gonna go see Frankenstein together.
That's odd. Great Scott!
What?
Oh
We gotta
no!
get back in. Disastrous.
Doc!
It's time to get back in time, but we can't go back in time because it's too late.
Where'd you go, Doc? Gah!
We've got everything under control.
Doc?
Okay, what have I done this? What have you done this time, Marty?
Martin McFly, age 18.
Okay, Doc, let's see what kind of nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time.
Father George, Mother Lorraine.
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
A re-education program? What the hell?
Please don't swear, Martin. It makes me uncomfortable.
Zero demerits until this morning.
We're through, McFly. I'll never date such a square again.
My own girlfriend thinks I'm a square?
The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is what happened to you?
Jesus Christ, Doc, what happened to you?
Thank you everybody for watching. I better stop it here. I'll see you all on my next one. Yeah.